This morning, we are going behind the curtain of the theater festival that pushes boundaries.
Cincinnati Fringe Festival kicks off this Friday, and here to talk about some of the performances, all the performances. There are so many performances this year. Is Cincinnati Fringe producer Katie Hartman. Katie, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So many shows, so many places, so many performances. Let's just start there.
Yeah. Absolutely. 5 different venues. There's always 5 shows happening all at once, but all together we have 153 performances, 36 different productions coming from all over. Half of our productions are always from local artists, and the others are coming from national and international artists.
That's awesome.
Well, you know, we say it's a theater festival, but it's more than that. There's all kinds of things that are going on. Like you said, at once you can see a theater show, and you can walk down the street, and there's maybe an art exhibit or, you know, a workshop. Can you talk about that aspect of the Fringe as well?
Absolutely. So it's music, dance, theater. You're going to see drama, comedy, camp. One of the things that we really pride ourselves in is not only do we have these performances that are happening usually on weeknights from between 6 and 10, and on weekdays between 12:30 and 10, but every night at 10 p.m. we have these after hours that are free, different themed events where we say, come on over, meet the artists, and have a little fun with us with a different party every night. It's a ton of fun.
You know, we were just talking to Harold Brown from the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra earlier in the hour, and we were talking about how Cincinnati is a town I feel like that punches above its weight a little bit in the arts. Do you know what I mean? And
absolutely.
I think Fringe Festival especially really brings that home because you have people who come here just to do this, come to this town to be part of this festival.
Most definitely. Cincinnati is a destination. This is our 21st year, and we've really made a name for ourselves as a festival that's super accessible, not only to artists, but also to audience members.
Yeah.
It's a very affordable ticket price. You can get a flex pass. You can get a pass where you can see all of the shows. So it's very affordable. And then also for artists, you know, in this economy, it's very hard to do anything that isn't completely driven by the bottom line. And so what we try to do is make it very easy to lower those boundaries for artists. It's a super low production fee as opposed to other festivals, of which we're a member of a circuit, you know, so that we can invite as many artists from as many different backgrounds to be able to come and give their perspective.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, as somebody who has presented something before in the Fringe, that was one of the things that attracted me to it, was that it's, you know, to be able to put something on at a ensemble theater, you would have to, you know, probably get it published and get union rights and all this stuff, but to be able to do something at the Fringe was accessible for me. Can you talk about how important that is for artists?
Yeah, because it started with you, Jen. You know, it's your story. And so I think that's also what audience members come to the Fringe Festival for, is they are seeing a story, a piece of theater, a live performance that it originates and ends with this person. So, yes.
Love that.
Is there a particular performance you are just so pumped up to see? Is there one? I mean, it's probably hard for you to get. They're like children. You love them all the same. But is there one for whatever reason that just pops for you?
Yes. There's a local comedian. She works all over the country. But Kelly Collette has a new play. It's about high schoolers that conjure the demon Bloody Mary with that urban legend game.
Lord, I remember that one.
It's called Bloody Mary, and then Bloody Mary emerges, and then she becomes the most popular girl in high school. And no, it sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And that's one of the things you can see is comedy. But like you mentioned before, there's all kinds of different things that you can see there. So, what kind of audience is this for? And that's probably hard to put in one sentence because it's for everybody. There's something that probably would attract anybody, a show or an art opening or.
There's so I think we have so many perspectives that are coming from a broad range of folks. We've got elders, we've got Gen Z stories, we've got millennials. We have what I really love is that you're going to see pieces that are pushing the boundary not only experimentally and technically. You're going to see really inventive work, but you're also going to see stuff that doesn't sell, you know, like explorations of grief and dementia, but also bouffon comedy, you know, stuff that isn't seen in the mainstream. However, we have 2 clowns that are coming, and I don't want to scare anyone. Hate's a strong word. Red-nosed clowns. Red-nosed clowns they're creepy to me.
Okay, that's fine.
But clown is usually associated with that, and what I want audiences to know is that we have 2 bouffons coming. So if you are a fan of the work of Sacha Baron Cohen, of the work of Julie Taymor with the direction of Disney's The Lion King on stage, you're going to see work from artists that have come and emerged from that art form.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Okay, so if I'm someone watching right now, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never done Fringe before, and while that sounds okay, that one like maybe isn't for me. What's the best way folks can kind of like the salad bar, like you're picking the things that you want?
Take a chance.
Okay.
So we've got a guide here at the No Theater. You can come and pick it up. You can also go on to cincyfringe.com, and then you can just leaf through this, and you're gonna pick you're gonna find something that suits your fancy. It's a great date night. It's really a fantastic thing to do with your partner, your spouse, your mom, your kids. We've got Kids Fringe on early afternoons on the weekends. It's free for kids 12 and under with the purchase of an adult ticket. And these are all family-friendly, accessible shows that are going to be a great way to introduce your kids to something really fun in the theater. And short, you know? All of these shows are an hour long. So little bites of theater. And then you can go out and get something delicious to eat in OTR.
That's one of the things I love about it too, is you can really go explore different shows in the night or the day, and then
Yeah. All right. Katie, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your
Y'all
time.
so
Happy
much.
Fringe!
Happy Fringe!
Happy Fringe!
Sure, you could stop watching now, but let's be honest, you want to see more. So click some of those links, or better yet, go ahead and tap subscribe. That way you'll catch more content from Local 12.